it's Kris.
And I'm Wyatt Elliott from Notebook Entertainment.
And you're watching Horrorland News.
We're back.
Alright guys, so we've got another short week for us because we just got back into town from traveling, so this is definitely going to be a short episode.
Right. We're exhausted.
Yeah. So we'll be back to normal next week, but we have decided we're going to try shifting the news to Mondays permanently, so we'll see how that works out. Let us know if you like it, if you liked it better on Sunday, or if you liked it better way back when we started when it was on Fridays. So we'd like some input.
Yeah, we're a new channel still, so we're trying things out, trying to figure out where the views are, where the people, where our audience is, so it takes some time, so.
Definitely let us know in the comments if you have a preference for when you'd like your Horrorland news.
There we go.
Alright, so let's move on real quick to TV Roundup.
No TV and no beer make Homer something.
Alright, so we just got a brief little story. Wednesday, coming from Netflix, or woefully coming to Netflix, as they say.
Right.
We got our first look at Jenna Ortega as Wednesday, and I think she looks great.
She does. She looks really good. Yeah.
I'm very excited for this. My only thing is, I don't know how many of you knew of a YouTube series called Adult Wednesday Addams. It came out a few years ago.
It was awesome.
It was amazing. The creator behind that, she did fantastic. I loved every episode. She had 2 seasons. And then it got reported to whoever owns Addams Family rights. I'm not sure which studio.
Yeah, at the time, I believe it was the family.
Maybe.
Still owned it.
And they made her take it down. I think they came back up a little bit like a year or so ago. But I really hope that this isn't stolen from that. I want it to be different from her series. And if it isn't, I hope that they either brought her in as like a producer or paid her or something, because what she did with it was brilliant. I'm excited to see what they do with it, but again, I'm kind of nervous that they may have stolen an idea from a YouTuber.
I can't help but think that it was heavily inspired, if nothing
Right.
else. But anyways, this does look good, and I think Jenna Ortega looks like she may have been cast correctly.
Yes, for sure. That girl is killing it in horror lately.
She is.
Killing
She's
it.
everywhere.
Killing it.
But killing it, exactly.
She's our new Scream Queen.
Right. At the end of this episode, we're going to talk about a movie she makes a very small appearance in, but she was in that too.
Right,
so
it was amazing.
She's everywhere.
And that's what also makes me very happy is Tim Burton is behind this, so it's gonna have to feel like the movies, like the
I hope so.
Raul Julia movies, because that's the best of Addams Family. I've read the comics. I've seen all versions of the cartoon, the live action TV show from the old days. I've seen it all. The movies are my favorite.
Yeah.
They seem to capture that whole essence of what the Addams Family is.
Oh, for sure. I grew up watching the reruns of the old show and loved it. And then when the movie came out, I remember I was nervous. I was young, but I was still nervous to see it, and blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. So
they stand the test of time. Like
they're
still fantastic.
Yeah, so can't wait for a trailer of Wednesday.
Yeah,
and of
real
course,
trailer.
Obviously, it must be coming right around the corner because we're getting all these little teasers.
Yeah, I think it's October. They said they're gonna. I think it's
um,
October was the planned release, which makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm guessing in the next week or so we'll probably get a trailer.
Yep. Well, there's a lot of horror news dropping today, so we'll have a lot to talk about next week. So let's move on to Trailer Park. So we've talked about this before when it was first announced, but Pennywise, the story of it, a documentary about the 1990 miniseries, has given us its first trailer.
This looks awesome. I cannot wait. I love behind-the-scenes stuff, obviously, as film geeks, as people who work in indie film. Right. We relate to all that stuff. What I love so much, even this trailer shows this, when you see Hollywood productions have the same problems that independent productions do.
We can't get these kids to cooperate. Well,
Right.
they're kids. That's why.
Exactly. They're just kids. When they're done, they're done.
Right.
So yeah, it looks really cool, and of course, just being able to see Tim Curry behind the scenes back in his heyday.
It's
cool.
a shame that John Ritter can't be a part of it.
John Ritter, Harry Anderson.
Yeah.
One of the kids, who was it? Jonathan
Brandis.
So yeah, that's really it's a shame they couldn't have done this sooner. But the movie is a cult phenomenon now.
Right.
You know, even though we have the new one and everything, the
old one
just
still stands up.
registers with kids, you know, because we all saw it when we were too young.
Right. Way too young.
It's on TV. It's okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's not like my parents were monitoring what I was watching on TV. I had a TV in my room. Like
I said, I've said on the show numerous times, my mom didn't let me watch horror. She let us watch these Stephen King miniseries because, you know, it was on TV. It was the family TV. She wanted to watch them, so we got to watch them, and yeah.
Yep. So the documentary, again, Pennywise, the Story of It, will be in theaters July 8th, and then it will be streaming on Amazon July 26th.
Awesome.
So if you can't make it out to the theater, just wait a couple weeks. It'll be on Amazon.
And it's hard to find documentaries in theaters. It depends on where you live.
You need special theaters that'll play those indie little extra things.
But if you do have one, go see it because
please support this. Exactly. Yeah, we want more big theatrical release documentaries about movies.
Right.
Like, I love it. Do a whole series about any movie. I'll watch it.
I mean, we're so used to just binge watching documentaries at home now, but you know.
But those are all, I watch serial killer documentaries.
Oh, this is about Pennywise.
Right.
So is this a true crime? It's not true crime,
It's not true crime, no.
It's a whatever.
Alright, let's move on.
Watch the Gacy tapes and followed by it.
Right, I mean. So, let's move on to our news segment. Alright, so the big news everyone's talking about is Scream 6 news is everywhere.
I've heard so many rumors.
Right, so here's something a little... I don't know how to feel about this. Reports from fans who attended Monsterpalooza this weekend, they say that Neve Campbell was there, and when asked about whether she was going to appear in Scream 6, she said basically she read the script and no, because she doesn't feel that the script, quote, does Sidney justice.
Oh.
So as of right now, no Sidney in Scream for the first time. I think that's okay.
Yeah, I think, okay, so we were prepared for this, and we wanted this. I remember we talked about this, and I think deep in my heart, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for Scream franchise to move on.
Move forward.
However, what I'm thinking is about the last time we reported on this, Neve Campbell specifically said, I'll depend on the script. So now she's flat out saying the script doesn't do her justice, and she does, so...
But Courtney Cox, who also hasn't officially been signed on yet, she's said that she read the script and loved it, so she probably will sign on. So
do you suppose the script was going to kill off Sidney and then keep Courtney for the last one? But maybe Neve doesn't want that, and she's like, "Well, kill me off screen then, bitch." You know, like
I don't know. I feel like it should be, if they're gonna kill him off, it should be Gale and then Sidney.
That's what I would think.
So maybe this movie they'll kill off Gale and they'll coerce Neve to come back for the next one and kill her. Like I don't know.
Maybe maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, as of right now, no Sidney in Scream for the first time. That's kind of big news. Like,
that is big news.
Yeah. Money talks. You know,
sure does.
Pay someone enough, they'll be there.
Yeah.
They may not be happy about like she might put in the same kind of performance that she did in the last one.
I feel like she really phoned it in the last
she really did kind of phone it in.
And again, I don't know if that was her or the directors, but I feel like her performance was very phoned in.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, there are some fans saying that this could be an Andrew Garfield situation, and she's just flat out lying to keep the secret.
That's popular now.
Right.
That could be.
So, I mean, Andrew Garfield lied up and down for months that he was not in that Spider-Man movie.
Up until the premiere, he lied about it.
That other fans that were at Monsterpalooza are like, no, she definitely said she wasn't going to, but then other people are like, okay, well...
But why would she say the script wasn't good then? She should just say that, I'm
not sure. The quote actually is that it didn't do Sidney justice. That's the quote that I was able to find. So it's not that she said the script is bad, it was just that she didn't feel it did Sidney justice. So maybe she just didn't like her part, or I don't know.
A small part. Maybe,
nobody expanded on this. This is all that's known, and it's all, again, rumors coming out of Monsterpalooza.
All right, well, we'll keep you posted.
Yep. So, other casting news for Scream 6, Dermot Mulroney has joined. Not Dermot McDermott. God, I love that.
Yeah, not Dylan
that
McDermott.
SNL sketch is hilarious.
Mulroney.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
on point that SNL sketch that's like Dermot Mulrooney or I can't even say the other dude's name now.
Dylan
McDermott.
Yes.
Right. It's the same person, guys.
I tell you, I'm going to leave a link to that skit. But you got to see it. Because we quote it a lot.
Right. Oh, I love it. So Dermot Mulroney signed on. I wonder if he's going to be like the new Dewey.
I don't
Like,
maybe.
is he going to be the new cop in this series?
Could
like,
be.
That seems like a role he would play.
I don't know why, but I was picturing him as a professor since they're going to college. But
are they, though? Because they were leaving town at the end of the last one. Like,
yeah, I did read that this
Sam
one's not going to take place in Woodsboro. Or did we
Right.
report that already?
I think we
remember.
reported that already.
Okay.
It's the first one that's really, other than the second one, this is the first one's going to be really up. Well, no, the third
3
one
was in Hollywood,
yeah,
wasn't it?
3 was in Hollywood.
So yeah, it's really.
Well, 3 was sort of in Woodsboro,
Right.
the Hollywood version of Woodsboro.
Right. That's right. It was like a set.
Right. That's why I was thinking it was in
super
Woodsboro.
meta.
No, it wasn't in Woodsboro. It was Hollywood that looked like Woodsboro.
Yeah. So I guess
God,
it's
I
true.
love this
I'm
series.
assuming they're going to college, but they might not be. They might be just,
Right.
on
the run.
the run.
Who knows?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Living in a van.
Down by the river. All right. So, now the last piece of Scream news, Jenna Ortega has come out and said that Scream 6 will have the most violent ghost face yet.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, up that ante, do it.
Right, yeah. I don't mind that. It's like, I know I felt that they were trying to make him more brutal in the last one. It had that Halloween feel, but I don't know. I just want to see Ghost Dewey. I think Ghost Dewey could come back and
him and Billy, Ghost Billy.
Have a ghost fight.
I love it. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna go off the rails and have Ghost Billy and all this other shit, go off the go for it.
I told her I kind of just want to see Scream just go completely off the rails.
Yep.
And
I will die if they go to space. Like he was saying, I was like, if they take Scream to space in this new one, I will take back every bad thing I said about the last one.
Well, in space, no one can hear you scream.
Right.
So.
That's the tagline, guys.
Telling you.
Okay.
Amazing.
It's perfect. So let's move on from Scream news. Chris Stuckman tweeted out that filming has wrapped on Shelby Oaks.
Yeah.
So yay!
He called it life-changing.
Right. Just to remind you, this is the most money made for an indie film through crowdsourcing. Mm-hmm. They've got, their final total was $1,390,770 from over, I forget how many backers.
I don't remember, but we're one of them.
Yep.
But that's going to get him, or did get him, better actors.
Yep.
It got him better practical and digital effects, from what he says, and
well, he's going into post now,
yeah,
so we'll see.
I mean, like I said, he got David Keith, so I'm sure some of that money went to him.
Right.
So
good get, dude.
You guys did good.
Yep. So I'm excited. We're gonna keep following this journey with you. We'll keep you updated on this because this is a story we're very invested in. Not only because we're backers, but because we just like to support indie film.
We do. Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So we'll let you know any other further updates as they come. Now, here's a story I am not at all pleased about. They're remaking Arachnophobia, guys.
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you. To this day, I am terrified of spiders coming up out of my shower. Like, I can't.
But you did say that you liked that movie, didn't you?
I like it in that I have not watched it since I was like 10.
All right, fair. I saw it. God, what was
it's
that,
a horror
1990?
movie that actually scared me because I have arachnophobia. I don't like spiders. I can't.
I always saw it as a horror comedy, and it is. But I can, if you don't like spiders, then I don't know that it needs a remake.
They came out of everywhere, guys. Yeah. Everywhere there were spiders. I'm gonna get you thinking about it.
I feel like they could just do like a reboot or something, or like a requel or something. But
I don't know what it is. It didn't say if it's a full remake or a reboot or whatever.
Yeah, it's not that big of a call. I'm sure it's a reboot.
James Wan's Atomic Monster are producing this along with Amblin Entertainment.
Well, they did produce the original, yeah.
Exactly. Frank Marshall, who was the director on the original film, he's going to executive produce. And then Christopher Landon, director of Happy Death Day and Freaky, he's on board to write and direct.
Nice.
So
I think he's a good up-and-comer horror
I think
guy.
he can do this, because it is, you said, it's a horror comedy. John Goodman, I love John Goodman in this movie. Oh, God. Okay, so...
If it's a remake, if it's an actual full-on remake, they should bring John Goodman back, even if he plays a different character.
Yes.
I think he died
No,
in the
he should be
original.
the exterminator.
But did he die in the original?
I don't remember.
He
Don't
could
ask
still
me
play,
to remember that movie.
If it's a remake, he could still play the exterminator, because that guy was awesome.
Right. I would love him to do these.
Yeah, they should do that.
Right. All right, guys. So we don't have an indie film spotlight this week because I didn't have time to find one. Again, we were traveling this week. We were in Texas. It was just a lot of back and forth. However, in Texas, we did get a chance to finally see Studio 666. So we want to take a moment to talk about that because it was great, you guys.
It was awesome.
It was so good.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus of everybody who's seen this movie. It's fun.
Yeah.
And it is. It is so much fun.
Dave Grohl does really good.
Dave Grohl, dude, you could be an actor, man. I hope he... I
think
hope
with a little bit more work. Like,
well, of course.
It wasn't a perfect performance, guys. Let's be honest.
No,
but he did good for what it was.
This movie felt like it was them, and it said it was based on a story created by Dave Grohl and everything. So this felt like it was, hey guys, this will be really fun. We all love horror movies, and the band, dude, guys, none of them can act.
I felt so sad seeing Taylor. Oh.
Yeah, that was bittersweet.
That was
definitely bittersweet. And then
they kill. I mean, he dies in
the
movie.
Like, Dave Grohl's the killer in it. I don't think that's a secret.
Right. Well, he's possessed.
Yeah, he's a possessed, which I love. And he kills his band members.
Spoilers on a 6-month-old movie or whatever, guys.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Although it is new to rent, so.
Right. Do it.
Do it. Yes, do it. This movie's great. The blood and the guts was amazing in this.
There was some CGI, and it wasn't the greatest CGI, but the practical effects were really good.
Yeah, when somebody gets sawed in half. So,
he winds up eating one of them, guys.
Right. It's insane. This movie is batshit crazy.
I'm sitting here going, what am I watching? I don't know, but I love it.
Right, like, you're watching this and you're like, is this it feels kind of like a music video, and then it feels like it's a movie, and then it feels like it's, I don't know, it feels like a bunch of friends just getting together and, like, improvising this movie. It really felt like it was almost just...
so fun. And the gore, you guys, like, Whitney Cummings is having sex with one of the band guys at one point, and, a chainsaw seriously comes up through her face, and oh my, it's so cool.
It's great. It's some of the blood spatter is CGI, but like the actual bodies that fall when she slices them in half, it looks like it's a rubber body.
Right.
Like, it's amazing.
It's so good.
This movie, the reason why I think it's so much fun, because they had fun making it, and you feel it.
You can feel it.
You sometimes see them delivering their lines with a little smirk
smiles,
and stuff, you know, like...
You're supposed to be upset right now, dude.
Yeah, I apologize, I don't remember his name, but the Foo Fighter with the real short hair, and he slept on the kitchen floor and stuff. He was hilarious, but so dry. His delivery of everything was so dry.
Which, that's gotta be how he is in real life.
I bet it is.
Dave Grohl probably just wrote each one as they are. Like,
this so reminded me of just working with your friends, and some of them are good actors, some of them are not. You know? But,
you get what you get.
Yeah, it was so good. And SNL guy is in it too. What's his name?
Will Forte.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's the pizza guy. So, it's great.
It's really good.
He's got his album to give him and stuff. Just good. You could tell Whitney Cummings was having fun. Will Forte was having fun.
Everybody
It was just a fun set.
So that's why I was like, we don't have an indie film, but this is sort of an indie film.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Please see this movie. It's so good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to buy it.
For real. I can
get the behind the scenes stuff.
Yep, it's available to rent now on digital.
I don't know when it's out on video.
I don't know when it's out on video, and I don't know when it's going to be on streaming, but rent it, you know.
It's like $5.99 right now on demand.
It's a good watch.
It's worth $6 for sure.
If you're a Foo Fighters fan, if you're a horror fan.
Right.
Or if you just want to see guys have fun.
Right. Or you're just a fan of B movies. Because it is very much a B movie.
And if you're just a fan of experimental film, because I kind of consider this an experiment. Yes. You know, like, it felt like an updated version of the old, like, Monkeys and Beatles movies and stuff. It really did.
It really did.
I loved it. I
know. I want to watch it again.
It was so much fun, you guys.
So definitely, again, Studio 666 on demand for rental right now. Like I said, I think it's like $6.
Right. It's available everywhere you rent movies, so go see it.
Do it.
Please. Do yourself a favor.
You won't regret it.
I was gonna say, even if you hate Dave Grohl, but who hates Dave Grohl?
Who hates Dave Grohl?
Who hates Dave Grohl?
If you hate Dave Grohl, I hate you. Like, you're a bad person.
Okay, one thing I want to say, because it was hilarious. So the movie opens up with a flashback to a band in the 90s.
Yeah.
And you see, like, someone, like, may have killed themselves, and she's like, they are not going to start the movie out with Nirvana. And I'm like...
I know! Oh my God,
like,
yeah.
Are they?
It was like 1993 Encino or something like that. And I was like, they are not going to start with Kurt Cobain killing himself.
Right.
I was like, I know this is the history of the Foo Fighters, but come on, like...
And they don't. They
don't. They don't. It's a made-up band that's getting slaughtered. And that's where Jenna Ortega comes in. She's one of the band members from the 90s band that gets killed early on. And she comes back at the end of the movie as a ghost spirit
So she's not much in it if you're a Jenna Ortega fan.
But she looks young. So this was filmed a few years ago.
Yeah,
so this was probably before she was even in Scream.
Probably.
I
think so for sure. Definitely before X.
Yeah.
And definitely. I think before Scream 2. But yeah, so it's just a grand time. Please go see it. I think that's our show for today.
That's all we got.
So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notifications of all of our videos coming up, because we do have stuff coming up. Thanks We Hate It's coming back. I think they're going to go back into production this week. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's all I've got right now, so I'm going to shut up.
All right. Have a good night. Good fight.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to America's most difficult game show. We show contestants a picture and they have to tell us who it is. That's right, it's time for... All right. Just a reminder to you at home, no one has ever won this game.